This car over here is a BMW 3XI 2011 for sale at an auction. So we're going to go through the smart chart to make sure we don't forget anything. And basically, when you're buying a car, you need to check the exterior condition, the engine condition, then the interior condition, make a test drive if possible, and finally check the mileage. First of all, there is the paint job. You're looking for inconsistency in the paint. Panels that seems to be lighter or stronger in color than the rest of the car. There is a very accurate small device called paint thickness gauge. It measures how thick the paint is by measuring the distance between the sensor's surface and the metallic surface. This device is efficient on aluminum and steel panels, but there's no way to investigate composite panels, which, by the way, this BMW is fitted with.
Also, thanks to the light, it's kind of clear that the bumper is not the same color as the rest of the car.
Then there is the body condition. As always, this should be the obvious part. When you're walking around the car, look for any dings, broken parts, scratches, rust, anything unusual.
Too many imperfections with the paint on the bumper. On a 2011 BMW, I find it weird that the hood doesn't close very well. And again, too many imperfections on the paint.
Wheels and tires. First of all, look and see if all four tires are the same make and model. Then take a simple penny and insert it in between the tire tread. It will give you an estimation on how deep they are. But there is an alternative. There is a device called tire tread gauge which can help you with the task. Finally, check the rims for scratches and pothole damage. Headlamps and all lights. Check if the headlamps are becoming blurred and yellow. This is common with on UV treated transparent plastic. With time and sunshine, they slowly degrade. This means either the car was sitting too long facing the sun, or the car simply has been most of the time on the road. This is, by the way, why sometimes a yellow blurred headlamp can give you a rough estimation on the actual mileage of the car. Sunroof. At this stage, you really simply want to verify that all windows are closed tight and properly. Engine wise, this is a nice inline 6-cylinder engine. So, first of all, start it up and listen. Hmm, that's not good. Obviously, the battery seems to be emptied out.
The car doesn't even start.
Yep, they even tried to boost it up. Doesn't seem to work. Usually, you'd walk away from this car right now, except if you know for a fact that you're probably going to be able to get a very good deal on it. Now, because the engine isn't working, we can't check the exhaust gas color. We cannot check for oil leaks, but we can check rusted engine parts.
You wanna look for any rusted pulleys or any rust that should not be there.
Usually, when a car sits for so long, either because it has been into an accident waiting to be repaired, or because it's simply not being driven enough, some parts, as well as engine parts, tend to accumulate surface rust, especially disc brakes and pulleys. Here, everything seems in good shape. Now, the interior condition. First, steering wheel, seats, and main condition. On the steering wheel, the seats, and the switches, any unusual condition could be caused by excessive use, which should indicate a relatively high mileage. All windows and sunroof. Check if all windows and sunroof are working properly. Open them up and close them down. Well, in this case, the battery is emptied out, so we can't really do anything. Windshield wipers. When the battery is boosted back on, don't forget to check if the windshield wipers show any malfunction. Finally, if you can, you must take it for a test drive. I would suggest to drive it in city roads until it heats up, then take it on the highway. Now, turn off the radio. Usually, the owner will leave the air radio on because he doesn't want you to listen to the car. So, turn off the radio, ask the salesman to be quiet because you just want to focus. After going throughout the smart chart, now is the time to check the mileage. You should have an kind of a good estimation on the mileage depending on what you saw all around the car. If the number shown in the dashboard makes you uncomfortable, just walk away or at least try to get the best deal as fairly as possible.
Leather is very good condition. Everything inside is in very good condition.
Meanwhile, when you're checking the mileage, don't forget to check if any cluster lights are on. They could indicate needed maintenance. This was a BMW 3XI 2011 for sale at an auction. Thank you for watching and shop carefully.